Alright, let's check. Okay, let's talk about the two signatures. You've got to be close to. $2,100. I think we're right about it. Okay. Yeah, we're at 2,200. Almost. There's something new here. Check. Okay, what's being hurt right now? Suggestion, drama, savoir-faire. Gives me worse savoir-faire. That can give me better logic. Current shirt, give me. Okay. Oh, that's a better shirt. That just gives me. Oh, that's a jacket. Oh, what's my jacket do? 3 to core and shivers. +1 logic. Oh. Flip up glasses. So -1 drama, but +1 visual calculus, inland empire, interfacing, indirect modes of taxation. Getting late enough. I think Kim can take off. I can go check. Oh, I don't think he's not going to be here today. I've got to check like tomorrow. Okay, yeah. I left. I opened up the door. Done that.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
I have a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Certainly represent antiquated. So see how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs. That's what the ruling class wants. Man was such a funny mug collection gave me that bag. All I'm saying is he had lots of mugs. Antiquated social values. That's what the ruling class wants, man.
Yeah, it would be really bad if we got into an argument about it. Waste of a good noon. Or afternoon. Or night. Anyway, thanks for helping out, friend.
Damn straight, buddy. Okay. No, I've looked at this, but it's been a little while. But what it is.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air.
I failed this last time.
Of numerous ropes and rods. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he blow through the whole national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Thank you, Necktie. Alright to sleep on gold, hustler style. King is a king and he can do anything. Wait, there's no way that's true. Deplorable farce. I want to sleep on gold, hustler style.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
What now?
You see, old Philippe
Tell me more.
wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Okay, where's, loaded druggie.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
So what is nose candy? Harry knows what nose candy is, but it'll be fun to ask.
Cocaine.
A lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
If you know what I mean. Hey, where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
This is
A
my
group
second
of
run through of
marble
Disco Elysium.
still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Well, who restored it?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's brilliant, so funny and nihilistic. That's a bad idea. I really don't get it. No, funny and nihilistic. We enjoy
People
that.
in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
All right. How much experience do I have? 66 out of 100. 2 hours, 53 minutes for Jamais Vu. You show up. Okay. I don't think... I don't remember. I don't think I get anything else from him.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Get a spare chains working stiff.
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Hey, who?
Bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work and pay. I don't know who these bosses are. That sounds like a good arrangement for them. So you're broke. Got it. What else should I have to ask here?
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
Good for now. Talk to Kim.
Yes?
You should know that I can't remember anything. Nothing. Feels late enough. I don't think there's anything in the car to get. Okay, they're not here. That's open. I looked there. I don't think I could get through that.
You see a heavy steel door with the door does not.
I can give him half the money. Will he take it?
Can I help you?
I want to think karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then
Yeah.
we sing this place to shit.
Yeah! Okay, it has been a couple weeks since I played, so let's double check. The Union box right here. Buys booze and drink it. I think that'll go well. Place lost boule. Looking for a metal sphere of some sort. This is my second time through Disco Elysium. One of my things is I want to choose the most, like, a lot of the more outrageous things that I can choose, except I still want Kim to like me. Spec victim's body, we've not been able to get that down yet. Okay, for damages, I'm about halfway there. Kim's your partner. Track down your badge. You'll find a tiny place of plastic. Everett seemed to say he was the smoker on the balcony. 2 signatures. I have to get to the other place to do that. Those in the... Take a while. Joyce's info on the lynching. Second time. Who else to tell you, and you just have to present her with a badge to hear it, or perhaps you did a favor. Whatever case you know. In the call. Okay. Check the ones outside. See ya, JW. The hell was that? Don't think I can get anything from anybody in here, really.
Hello again, sweetie.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
You fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
You a tightrope walker?
Nothing so extravagant, dear. Though what young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd?
Lady, you could have told me anything. Be a
I
tightrope
was a
walker.
training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company.
I'm losing the line of duty thing.
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
Thank you for clearing that for me.
No problem.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a
Hey.
long time ago.
I'm definitely not asking for money with Kim right Prince in the dust. Oh, wait. Kim was...
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. We should take care of that, then.
I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already
I made 52.64 real. Just, you know, by being awesome. Hi.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe you.
Yes. Have you got it?
Sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I'll pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. They know that. I'm cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game. Come on, man. Everything I've been through. Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
I got half of it.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and
Yes.
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
I still have my key.
Good luck trying to use it.
Metal box installed in the back of the counter.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock. Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Okay.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Well, shit.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Alright, let's look at the motor carriage. I got half of it. I will find the other half. Maybe we can hawk something. I have nothing to hawk.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a
I have something here we could sell.
transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Be confiscated.
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
What are those things?
They are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
You want to put the spinners on
Vanity
this machine?
in mind.
I'll ask.
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cup with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
Curious about something. I want to take them, but I also am curious what happens if I don't. Pick something here.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Cool. Preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Find a map, damn it. Alright, it's down this way. I think that's the... Oh, wait. Gonna come back? Oh, god damn it.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
Well, it's just still open. Big city vibe. You know it's not really a fine night with this big
The
city vibe.
pawn shop is always open.
Is Rory high? And if yes, then what is he on?
Nope, still no clue. You obviously haven't been doing enough drugs lately.
Damn it.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
Ah, damn it.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
And his handkerchief. No. Postcard. Photo of a happy couple. None of these are working. Can I sell some clothes?
I'm not purchasing any more
Oh.
clothing. And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Okay, first of all, this talks to me. This is a
Your
cool ass.
mother is a necrotic object. I'm fun. Look at me sparkling in the light of the projector.
This is my necktie.
Another time, perhaps.
And we'll try it again.
Nope, still
What the hell? Now it's
You
locked.
obviously haven't been doing enough drugs lately.
Oh, that's about the gun.
Sure thing.
Have people from Everett's come here to track it.
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday. Looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell.
It really
I
seems
told them I already sold it.
like I know who he sold it to. He doesn't seem to have it. Or I can't ask
They
her
went
about
their
it.
way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
By this buyer.
My apologies, officer, but I...
A needle in a haystack.
Sure, man.
All right, off. Technically, I feel bad, Kim. I should be able to just take 48 of it, or 50 of it. Maybe enough to get a drink or something. I think I can demonstrate this to the plaza. It caused by an earthquake. One of the thought things I can get will let me... I think Kim was ready to go for the night. I'll let him
Yes.
go. I can still look up a few things without Kim.
I help you?
About that money.
Yes. Have you got?
Well,
I hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. Kim's right here, so I'm gonna be nice.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
The
doesn't care about
electronic
me.
lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I can do that.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
I need a
Anything
drink.
else I can do for you? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
Dude, you've been working on that bird all day. You
He
sound
sounds
irritated.
irritated.
Why? All I want is a drink.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie
This,
and doing this?
okay. The guy next to me. There are bottles along the whole bar. I know you don't
Am
like
I
me.
smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
You could.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Okay. Which one of these is gonna be the most fun? I want a fucking drink, asshole. You don't understand the seriousness of the situation. I'm an alcoholic. I need my fix. I'm an alcohol-operated detective. If you don't want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, and you need to insert alcohol into my mouth. Now, Kim is right here. God, we're gonna do it.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
Pineapple. You do not want to taunt me now when it comes to marinellas.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix.
All right.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
There are capo types.
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop, some kind of weapon cop. I was kind of hoping I'm the superstar cop.
That is only a ludicrous daydream. Guess again. You're the...
Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest.
Oh, fuck you.
Let's make it a huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Won't the other capo types be jealous? I'm sorry, I opted in. You actually know I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. Fucking they should be. Won't the other capo types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop?
That I chose
I
it.
think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
Nope, they should be sorry.
Yes, yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up?
I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Yeah, this is my second. It's been a while, so there's stuff that I haven't run into yet, but it's been long enough I don't remember all of it. No,
Wow.
fuck off.
Okay. Fuck off.
Yeah,
Maybe we were wrong about you then.
that's right. I ain't the sorry cop. I'm a super. I haven't had a whole lot of chance to superstar cop it so far.
Yes?
Nothing. Alright, so I do have a skill point. I have no reason to find the money for rent and pay Gart. Got that. I'm okay. Wait, is this one I can internalize? Oh, I can. It's absolutely clear. No one's saying you're an actual superstar. Temporary research bonus. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna superstar cop this thing because I am a superstar cop, and I don't think I wasted a skill point. I think I used it. Oh yeah, God. I mean, once that whole place fell apart, like there was no way they were gonna be able to do it. I mean, apparently also, it was like maybe the people who were in charge of it were kind of asshats, which sucks. If I go up to my room, I can't remember if Kim... We talked about... Oh, we talked about Kim, like, we should call it a night.
Yes?
This is the door to the
Yes,
room
okay.
you redecorated.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright. Probably go and grab some alcohol to see what happens.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I know you smoke, Kim. How did you tell you when? What's our powers exactly? I know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night. When I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Stats wise, I think I did this last time. Psyche's the highest. Physique and motorics are lower. However, I did pump up my my physical instrument so I could knock Measurehead on his dumbass. I need to put more into like Inland Empire and the really fun things, but I've actually those are pretty high by themselves. So, maybe putting them in other places might be better. Shivers, I think I need to get more of because I do like it when really weird stuff starts to talk to you.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How'd you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool.
It is
It's
cool,
an
Kim.
unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
I might want to pick up smoking.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
I think you just don't want me to get more addictions. And you care about me, that's cool. However, give me my addictions.
It's been a long and eventful day.
What are our powers at the
They're
RCM?
quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Would that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
1,000, why
The
not more?
RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Rebachol.
What else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How can we be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Like kill someone while on duty. What happens to people? Yeah, we'll ask that.
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Which again, sounds easy to abuse.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Alright, coalition government makes all the rules.
And the moral intern, more broadly, but yes.
Gaze is absolutely fixed on a window below. It just went dark. They went. The moral intern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, because I have all kinds of amnesia.
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
The symbol.
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something ominous.
Who is Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What are your thoughts, my friend?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad. But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
I have an opinion.
Do you?
Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. Doing an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. We're stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization protecting bourgeoisie rights. The immigrants, liberals, kips, fucking men are turning into a... On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Are we stooges, or they've done an awful job here? I like a Harry who's more down to earth, where it is like you can look around and say this isn't right, as opposed to biggest bourgeoisie organization protecting bourgeoisie rights. Well, factual makes you come off kind of like a little too much of someone who's intellectualized it.
We are in what is called the twilight
Instead of living it.
international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Mine is okay with me. Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
They went.
Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man, so we didn't even inspect the body. And there's still much to do at the crime scene too. We didn't search it thoroughly enough.
Hey, well, the game's telling me I should have done more shit.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to
I'll be in
feel
much better shape
completely
tomorrow.
discouraged.
I'm working
Probably
backwards.
because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
I'll be in much better shape tomorrow.
I look forward to that. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
Tough cookie. He is a tough cookie.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Big relief. It's a very serviceable name. I don't know how I feel about my name, actually. I want a different name. Oh, yeah, one I haven't ruined yet.
You can look into the process of changing your name after we finish this investigation.
Oh, Kim is the best.
We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a person 41 practice?
I like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest of us try to keep up. Training for a long-distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's just how we roll in 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant. No, my mind moves fast. Got to keep up.
It's impressive, to say the least. For a man your age, especially. Those are some stylish shoes, too, by the way. Those loafers. Must be hard to run indoors like you do.
Listen, Kim, I got places to go. Let's say nothing, look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
The dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Night. Captain Ptolemy Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat as he mounts the horse to head home. Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back. Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
Good here. We won't change anything. Do I have some hope or do I not? I think he's generally a hopeful person. Like, the world can be fixed, he cannot.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Puts out the stub of a cigarette and looks at the door. Plus 30 experience. I'm considering getting the, I've got the disc plates, those, like, metal art things. I've got some of those. I just got one with, like, the X-Men #1 cover, the one that Jim Lee did when they rebooted that in the 90s. I'm considering getting some of the ones from Disco Elysium, because it would be nice to have some of that stuff. They've even got one, I think, for every single one of these. But, I mean, one, it would be too expensive to get all of them, but it would also be the, how disturbing do we want to make this? This goes disco, baby. It was weird because when I started replaying it, like, just getting to the music again, realizing just the emotional effect that had. See you in the morning. I'm going to go other places before I crash, but right now... Okay, we're going to look in the window, or look in the mirror. We're going to see our face. I healed my morale. I'm going to look over here.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. You cannot see yourself, just the outlines of a man. You have no memory of the face that awaits you there,
Listen.
underneath the soft vapor.
Been sober for a full day, it's time to look at my face.
As you slowly
See my friend
reach
George.
your hand
My friend
towards the
George
surface
looks
of
a
the
lot like Harry.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Just touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Oh, at least everything's fine.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Oh, my tongue's good.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Wipe the mirror.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course, dude. It's what, some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait,
Have a good one.
is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
It might be because I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. What? Stop being like this.
Please stop. It's
No.
horrible.
This is what
You're
superstars
scaring
do.
yourself. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstar. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. It's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad, has-been kind of way. This is a charm to it. It's an expression of pain. No, for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies.
I promise.
Whatever.
Lie. I like the fact that it says you're lying here. Because I've definitely been in some games where you're like, oh, I'm going to say this, but do something else. And then it's like, nope, you've decided to do it, and we're going to make sure things work as if everyone knows that's what you're going to do.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Encyclopedia Formidable, 13. Dig deep into your expression, locates the source of the expression, 28%. Electrochemistry, impossible, 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Okay, that's not going to... Interfacing, challenging. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Oh, I mean, I could put a tool in my hand, but that's not going to help a lot. Okay. I hate that... do stuff, but not... Okay, we're gonna encyclopedia.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
All right, we're gonna try to make let the mirror be for now. All right, let's do this. So it was electrochemistry, I think, was one of them. What I'm wearing. You have gone up. Oh, my electrochemistry got a +1 there. Let's take a tool. Take the bolt cutters. Alright. And now we're going to fix that.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom
Interface,
wall.
challenging.
In
Try
it,
it.
your face. The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place.
Yeah.
You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
Everything's good, baby.
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Okay. Have to stop the expression. Okay, I'm gonna. This is probably not gonna work. I've got to roll 2 6s.
It's too late.
Oh,
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
okay. Double check some of the things I can do. Union box, they're not there today. I can check that later. We're not going to drink now. I don't get the boule. Victim's body. Okay, track down your badge. Choices for the lynching. I'm gonna need the badge for that. Who made the call reporting the crime? I can go outside and search some of those. I don't have that yet. New signatures for Everart. Can't get to that yet. Smoker on the balcony. I don't. We'll try him. I am actually going to be running at Fear the Con this weekend. There's a game called Detect or Die, which is very heavily inspired by it, and all of the players play essentially one of the amnesiac detective skills. It'll be my first time running it, and I am very much looking forward to seeing how it goes.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Yeah.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What was?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
What is west?
Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinez, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinez every day.
What about the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
On that,
Coal City, end of all lines.
run your finger through your dampened hair.
There is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
What about the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Clench your teeth to stop the shuddering.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
Beyond that,
La Ducienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dockhorns, cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
cross
Huron,
that.
the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
And beyond Coron,
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
and north.
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
And closer to here,
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks.
and who's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
And what is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol.
Thank you, Nessa.
Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Why am I not there?
I've a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
Why am I here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Those?
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
Above.
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker.
These spring thaw will not last. The winter will return to Revachol.
And I love that Kim called me out for running so damn much. How do you run everywhere? That. That's not a bad place to leave. For this one, to save. Then we're gonna take off.